The youngest player in the NBA at age 20, this 6'10" forward has turned heads with his powerful and acrobatic dunking style, representing the Seattle Supersonics, Shawn Kemp.
Shawn Kemp. Rick, you see him a lot at Seattle, and both of you said he may be the dark horse competitor in this competition.
I'm serious. Watch this young man. Now, just again, as Doug pointed out, he's got to get his timing down. This is something with a packed arena, everybody watching him, but he does some things in games that bring the opposing team's bench out of their seats.
He's got a lot of power. A lot of power.
Youngest player in the NBA. This 6'10" forward is only 20 years old.
See, I think that right now he's making a mistake. Rick, I think he ought to get something easy.
Oh! Is he all right? Yes.
Well, he tried to slap a little extra on that one, but that's good. You got to do it. You got to try and be creative.
But he's got to get this dunk to go down. You want to make sure you get it down. Look at this. I mean, he was real close to. Oh!
Yes, he gets it on the replacement.
I'll tell you,
that's strong.
But this is the way he is, Bob. This kid will miss a shot, take an air ball, come back, shoot the next one. He is never intimidated. That brought his competitors up off the bench.
Shawn Kemp, 6'10" from Seattle, only 20 years old. The score to beat to move into first place in this first round is 48.1 by Dominique Wilkins. The judge is adding this one up right now.
Bob, this young man has never been intimidated. He's got one of the great attitudes. I mean, just a terrific, terrific young man. Happy to see him make that dunk. Makes it interesting competition.
Yeah, it does. It really does. You know, and you see him over there, the smile on his face. Right, he's happy. He's proud of himself, which he should be.
Sure. It took a lot of guts to do that again.
And the score, 49-1. That puts Kemp into the lead ahead of Dominique Wilkins.
You know, the interesting thing about him is, like, this kid didn't even play college basketball. I mean, he's just a young, raw player that's learning how to play. I'm sure Bernie Bickerstaff every day in practice leaves practice and says, I saw something in this kid today that I have not seen.
Yep. Uncut diamond. As Patrick Ewing rooting for his teammate Sky Walker, who is getting ready to go up next. Yeah, Shawn Kemp, terrific young man. He's lucky to have Bernie Bickerstaff, who has patience. That was great. Now Shawn can't miss here. This is the big problem. He had 49 in that area. He's got to make this dunk.
Not as good as his first one.
Well, his timing wasn't good. The ball was there, and it didn't look as smooth.
Nope, but again, he was out there flying. He did throw it up in the air. You see how the crowd reacted to it. That could have an effect on the judges. Nowhere near as good as his first one. Here he goes. Now I see his running off, but underneath the arms, catches it, pumps it down, throws it in. But he had a lot of movement, a lot of action, and the crowd reacted to that. So we'll see what the judges come up with.
This is the first round, remember, and 4 of these 8 competitors will advance to the semifinals. The top 4 total scores, and that'll be a 98.2. So Kemp got a 49-1 and a 49-1.
I think the judges have fallen in love with Shawn Kemp, too. You know, he's the kind of kid, he's got that infectious smile. You can't help but like him, Rick. I know you do the Seattle games out there. You can't help but like him.
He really, really is a very nice young man.
Shawn Kemp's first dunk.
Well, this was just awesome power that he threw that through. And I think, Rick, what are you going to give him credit with on the second one is he could not miss another one. And he came in here. He's got the crowd turned on right now. They're in his corner, and if he can keep them in his side, he's going to really affect these judges.
Well, plus now the next round, that one dunk doesn't matter that he missed that one dunk.
Now Shawn Kemp from Seattle. Kemp has the most cumulative points coming into this semifinal round with 98.2. He had 2 49-1s in the first round. 2 dunks in this round. Also, you get 1 replacement.
I love the way this kid walks around. You know, I think he's oblivious to there's any
nothing
people
bothers
here.
him. No, he has a happy-go-lucky attitude. Just a nice young man.
Oh, here he comes.
All the way from the far corner with the dribble.
He pulled it back. Now, will that count?
He'll get a chance to do it again without it being a replacement dunk.
That is not considered to be a miss.
I don't know if he realizes you don't have to dribble the ball. Maybe he feels good doing it, but it seems to mess up his timing.
Rick, you forget big guys all want to dribble the ball.
That was powerful, but the dribble, I agree, may have messed it up just a bit. Now he'll get a 49-5 that would put him ahead of Kenny Walker on his windmill dunk.
That's about a 46-8 right there.
Yeah, plus he didn't take off anywhere near as far out as Scottie Pippen. Let's see where he does wind up hitting. See how far in he hit. I mean, it isn't even close. Of course, he certainly had some good power on the move, but not certainly probably the worst dunk of the 3 he's done so far.
Each competitor gets 2 dunks plus a replacement here in the semifinal round. The
Shawn
top score is 49.5. Wilkins
points.
had a 48, and that's a 47.6 for Shawn Kemp.
Well, now Shawn Kemp's got to come up with one of those 49-something dunks here to have a chance. That would put a lot of heat on Smith to have to come up with something to beat those guys and move into the finals.
Well, Shawn Kemp needs what does he need? Like a 49.8, I think, to tie.
A 50.1. He had a 47.6 on the first one. 50, of course, is the maximum score. 49.8 with tie. A 49.9.
Tie for first or second?
It would tie for second.
No, Smith got to get his best dunk.
Didn't get the good bounce here at the Miami Arena. Get a chance to try that again. 20 years old, youngest player in the NBA, 6'10". That was his first. He'll get a replacement.
He had a really good toss on that one, Rick. I thought he was right there. He just got a little bit. When he brought it down, he wasn't able to get enough elevation to finish it. Yeah, but see, the crowd didn't get as excited about that one either.
They'd seen it before earlier in the first round. Will the judges feel the same way?
Yeah, I'm sure Shawn's not going to make it into the next round, but still a good performance for the 20-year-old here as he gets it up. Now, there's a two-hand windmill going up off of a high lob. He actually did more creativity on the same type of dunk as Dominique Wilkins. Had he made it on the first one, he might have had a shot.
Yeah,
A 48.8 for Shawn Kemp.
A 48.8, which gives Kemp a 46.4, and that would put him in third place. And, of course, only the top 2 will advance. So Kenny Smith has got to do better than a 97.4 to beat Kenny Walker to move to the championship round.